Hey everyone, how you doing? We are looking at the week 7 weekly quest. Apology, these are going out late. I was away on holiday in Spain and have only just returned, so this is the video. This one will cover all 5 quests. So first up is damage opponents with the Killswitch Revolvers. 500 in damage in total need to be done to complete this one. And you can purchase it from Killswitch for 600 gold bars. He is located in the middle at Foxy Floodgate, or you can find them lying around. You can also get purple ones from the Academy stands. So first of all, I've managed to get one out of a chest. I am now looking for a Scout Spire, and you can see the wee white marker in the middle of the map there. So we are heading over here. These usually spawn in the same spots, so you should probably know their patterns by now, but just constantly check your map for the white kind of cross-like symbol, and there should be 4 demon guards, either a variation of light and heavy, and all you need to do is just rattle your damage into them. Remember, this says opponents, which means we can go after NPCs, you can go after the bosses, and you can go after players, but certainly damage quests this season have been very easy to do, simply because you can always find at least 4 of these guys roaming about here. Second one is carry Myst Gauntlets and Myst form at the same time. Easiest way to do this, as long as you've got the gold bars, you probably should have enough by now in the season, is go to Morgan Myst. You can purchase the Gauntlets for 300, Myst form for 400, so a total of 7, and just go to Supernova Academy, and you can find her in the basement area where the gym is. So the gym is the top right hand corner part of this area of the map, and all you need to do is go in and find the stairs down, follow them all the way down, and outside of the training room will be Morgan Myst. All you need to do is interact with her, choose the options to purchase both from her. She only carries 1 stock of each, so if you don't get it first in the game, they will probably not be there. Then they'll combine and give you a legendary item, which is pretty overpowered in the game and is really fun to use and play as well. And you can jump into the training room behind, complete that, and you'll get 3 chests as well of rare status, so you'll get some good loot there too. Defeat Core or Daigo, and you need to do this twice, and it can be any combination. You do 1 of each, 2 of one, 2 of the other. It doesn't really matter as long as 2 of them go down. So the difference between the 2 is Daigo is in the game right from the start, located at Demon's Domain in this large Japanese themed like temple or palace, and he's located kind of about 1/3 down from the top. I always land in the top here because there are a number of chests that you can open, and that rare chest has been there pretty much every time I've been here. I don't know if it's permanently like that or it's just I've gotten very lucky in the games that I've played, but I usually go in here, tool up, get myself as good as possible in terms of weapons and ammunition. Once I've got all that and a shields up hopefully as well, then I'll start working my way down towards Daigo. It's not as busy a location now as it has been at the start of the game, but do watch out for other players. You will get ganked if you don't. So this guy took out another player, and I'm just going to do the same to him as what he's done to others. And once he is out of the way, we are going to start going after Daigo. You really don't want to be trying to kill him with other players running around because he has such a large health pool. So the easiest way to do this when you're fighting Daigo is to take down the shields that pop up around him. You will get an opportunity to get a little bit of damage done to him when he is in rest mode. One of the things that you can do is start attacking him, kind of run out, hide a wee bit, and then he'll go back to his normal sort of seated form, come out, do a bit more damage, and he'll kick off again. If you damage these, they will explode after a point. As you'll see, there's the bang. So you don't really want to be doing that. We'll talk about core because all I did was kill Daigo twice. I've done core before. I'm sure I've got a video or 2 on it, and if I do, I'll link it up to the top right hand corner just so if you want to reference it. 2 of them are very different fights. Daigo is very much a stand and fight, but as I say, take down the 4 masks that are spinning around him. He will drop to the ground and will give you an opportunity to do some heavy damage to him while he cannot fight back. Core, she will bounce around the island that will spawn in probably when there's around 20-ish players left in the game. Loot Island or Spawn Island will pop in to the game. Random location. Get yourself up there. Once you start attacking her, you'll do a certain amount of damage and then she will start jumping around the map. So as soon as you do a little bit of damage to her, she'll jump to another spire. Same again, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Again, when you kill these guys, as you see here, this is Daigo in his kind of form after I've just dropped his 4 masks, and he goes prone, allowing you to do a very, very good chunk of damage to him. You can ignore the mask and just try and hit him central, and you'll do some damage, but it's easier when he cannot attack you. And to be fair, even looking at this, he is relatively easy to take down because his damage is very easy to avoid. So just rinse and repeat. You'll get yourself the medallion, you'll get yourself that legendary or mythic rifle, and a few other bits and pieces. But so that's that one. Reach top 20 players in different matches. You need to do this 5 times. This is relative to your skill level. If you're very good at the game, you'll get this very easily. If you maybe struggle sometimes in matches, or most of the time, then you might have a little bit of a harder time. Best way to do this is wait till you get kicked out of the battle bus right at the end before it disappears. Instantly pull out your glider and just hang time in the sky until you see where the circles are going, and then always move to the farthest end point of that. Once you land in the ground, it's just a case of looting what you can without drawing attention and just hiding and just waiting until you can get into that top 20. I've found it needs to hit 19 before it counts. Damaged core or Daigo with Supernova gear. 500 damage in total to do this one. There's a load of kit out there that we can use that will count towards this. You can use the Superman sprite, you can use the Myst Gauntlets. Myst Gauntlets will probably do the damage very, very quickly. I've chosen to take the harder route and I'm using the base gauntlets. Now normally against players they will do 10 damage, however against the boss it was doing 50 at a time. So you can use that if you wish. I would recommend if you can get your hand on the Myst Gauntlets, then use them. You will do your damage very, very rapidly against either or. As I say in the previous part of this video, Daigo is here right at the start of the game. Core will only appear later on once the island spawns in. So if you survive the game long enough to be there, then it should pop up for you. That wee method there is get in, get attacking, hit him with the damage. You'll get 2 shots on this unless you've got the legendary, and you'll get 4. And then just run into this wee spot, hide. He will reset himself, sit down, and then it's just a case of rinse and repeat. As you see, there he is, drop back into prone. Nope, another player has popped up. So yeah, just constantly do that if you've got the base gauntlets. They do damage. It'll only take 5 hits with it to do that. 50 hit damage on each one, so it isn't too bad. Whereas I said before, if you get your hands on the Myst Gauntlets at the start and you can go in at Daigo, you will rapidly do 500 damage exceptionally quickly. Superman sprite, I haven't tried it, but it is considered Supernova gear, so it should count towards this one. There are a number of sprites kind of in and around the domain area, so you can get that. Obviously, the bigger issue is whether or not another player comes in and defeats Daigo before you have the opportunity to do that, and in which case you're waiting in the game, hopefully long enough for core to pop up on the loot island, which pops up. If not, you're going to have to leave and go into another game and try again. But those are the ones that I would recommend using. As I say, the base boost isn't the greatest, but you know, if you play it smart like I have here, you can easily get 100 damage done each time while waiting for the actual gauntlets to charge back up again. To say, as you can see here, there's a number of players running about here, so you definitely need to make sure that you are being aware of who is in and around you and taking them out if you can. Otherwise, hitting Daigo is going to be really, really difficult to do. As you see, he's in prone mode there. I've just hit him twice with the gauntlets and he hasn't even flinched on it. So once they fully recharge back in, I'll get that last hit in that I need, and we'll complete the mission for this one. So as I say, number of options to complete this one. That is the video, guys. Hopefully it's been useful. Drop a like on it, comments down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.